Yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Slick, live at work. And today's question is from your favorite Instagram follower, the one that always asks me the dating questions. And today's is, would I date a chick with tattoos? He himself says that he likes women with tattoos and he finds it sexy when a woman has tattoos. It turns him on. Me, I'm the complete opposite. Now, allow me to explain. That's not saying I wouldn't date a chick with tattoos. I'm perfectly fine dating a woman with tattoos. However, I'm not a fan of women who are tatted up. Meaning, if she's looking like a fucking wall of graffiti, there's a problem. There's a serious problem. If she has tattoos all over her face, serious problem. Neck is pushing it, but I can deal with maybe like one or two, like, smaller tattoos on the neck. Like a big fucking tattoo, can't do it. And I said, and when I thought about it, it made me think of two celebrities in particular. One, of course, most people would know is Kat Von D. And the other one was Duchess from VH1's Black Ink. Now, both of them came to mind because I think they are fairly attractive, but those tattoos take away from their beauty. Now, don't get me wrong. From an artistic point of view, the tattoos that both of them have are really nice. They have really, detailed, pretty tattoos. Like you could appreciate it as a form of art. But as far as attraction is concerned, it's a major turnoff for me. Major turnoff. Like it looks dirty looking. It looks, like it looks tasteless. Like I said, it takes away from your beauty. Most importantly, I'm saying like it's so distracting. You know what I mean? And like I was saying, like dating women with tattoos, like the ones I would date with tattoos, I can deal with, a couple on your arm, maybe a couple on your leg, maybe a small, titty tattoo. I could deal. But when you have like a big fucking tattoo in the middle of your breast, um, like I said, like shit like that is like, I don't know, like it doesn't do it for me. I think it's very like dirty looking. Another thing is people that have a whole bunch of tattoos. A lot of like psychiatrists associate that with trauma, whether it's physical, emotional. It's like, the tattoos are used as a way to cover up emotional and or physical scars. And I kind of believe that because it made me think about celebrities, like your Little Waynes, your Chris Browns, your Wiz Khalifa's, and countless others. A lot of these celebrities that sold their soul, literally and expressively, for fame and fortune, threw away their morality for dollars, threw away their dignity for dollars. Don't you think that's going to get to them eventually at some point in time? Maybe that's where all these tattoos are coming from. Somebody like Chris Brown, for example, one of the ones I brought up. I think that's the reason why he started getting a whole bunch of tattoos, like out of the blue. I don't think it's just because he thought they were appealing. I think it's to cover up emotional scars. I'm saying, his mom being abused by his father, which he turns around and starts doing the same shit himself. All of the bullshit that he had to deal with after that incident. I'm saying all the temper tantrums, the nonstop bullying and attacks online, like that shit probably got to them. And it's like those tattoos cover up all of that shit. It is a red flag. I'm not going to say it's a deal breaker. I mean, that's not to say everybody that has a whole bunch of tattoos suffered from trauma or suffers from trauma, but that is definitely a possibility that needs to be taken into account. It's like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not feeling it. It's just not my thing. Now, for the guys that do like it, it's like they usually say it's just a chick, expressing herself with art, and like she enjoys pain, and that might turn some guys on, like dudes that are like into BDSM or sadomasochists. Maybe those are the ones that really find it appealing, which would make sense, I guess. But like I said, but just looking at it, I'm saying just seeing especially if she's beautiful, like a pretty chick, and she's just covered in tattoos. Like I said, a whole bunch of sleeves and uh, all these fucking face tattoos all over, you know, everywhere. I'm just saying it's just not appealing to me at all. I'm saying maybe it's a cultural thing, kind of like the Yakuza in Japan, how they get the irizumi, which is a traditional Japanese tattoo. They don't do it like most tattoo artists do it. It's they don't use like an electric needle pen or anything. They use a sharpened piece of this specialized bamboo and also use specialized ink. And they actually like prick you for like hours straight. It's basically a test of endurance. In Yakuza culture, somebody that has a whole bunch of tattoos, they're seen as like gangster, like badass, like or like in Jamaican term, they're like top shata, dandada, you know what I mean? Like badman. I said if you have like a whole bunch of tattoos, you get mad respect. Because it's like I said, it's a sign of endurance. The fact that you can deal with that kind of pain, for hours on end. And I'm saying that's also not a tattoo everybody can perform. I'm saying you have to be an apprentice of somebody that specializes in irizumi, and you have to live with that master for years. I'm talking, I think maybe like 7 to 15 years or something like that, and like only so many people know how to do it. Because in Japan, tattoos are seen in a negative light because of the yakuza. I mean, of course, if you're, a obvious gaijin or outsider, okay, they're not going to care as much. Like if Lil Wayne walks into a fucking restaurant, they're not going to bat an eye because it's Lil Wayne. Now, if it's somebody Asian, even if you're not Japanese, if you're Asian and you have tattoos, they're going to look at you crazy. A lot of places won't even serve you because they said it scares off customers. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, he's associated with the Yakuza. That like puts people off or it makes people scared. So it's like, like they don't serve people with tattoos. Um, like I said, it's seen in a negative light over there. But like I said, but in the Yakuza, if you have a tattoo or a whole bunch of irizumi, like I said, you are like, the man. Like you really are it. They a whole bunch of respect for that. But I'm getting off a topic. But that's pretty much my thoughts on tattoos. From an artistic point of view, I think they're cool. I actually like looking at nice, cool looking tattoos. Like I see plenty of posts on Instagram with some cool looking, like anime inspired, video game inspired, even if it's not that. Like somebody can have a fucking like really sick looking Grim Reaper. You know what I mean? Like from an artistic point of view, I think they're fucking awesome. And if you want to wear tattoos, that's more than fine. But when it comes to women with tattoos, as far as attraction is concerned, a whole bunch of them, not my thing. I can do a few tattoos, like I said, a couple here, a couple there, you know what I mean? Like I said, maybe a small one on the neck, no face, no sleeves, no fucking, like I said, I'm marked up like the subway in Harlem. Harlem. Like I said, if you marked up like the subway in Harlem, we got a problem. But that's my thoughts on it. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.